Yes, people. Big up to the wee man doing the job at the Emirates, yeah? Now, big up to the chest lighting for earlier for hooks. You know what I'm saying? Confident. This is what I say to people. Don't get too arrogant. When I say family bush, I mean shut your mouth in French, yeah? So big up to the baguette boys. We love to see it. All the Parisians, we love you. Bit of a panel change. This is what happens on Never a Foul, yeah? Last minute catch, by the way, just before the goal went in. So Fairs, he said he can't make it. He's going out. Cool. A certain other one that's not here, as you can see, that's not on the thumbnail, went to the game. Now he just spent a good £600 on a bunch of shit. Slow, lethargic football to watch spin around, Martin Overdraft, a slow Marine on the midfield, which I warned Hooks about, right? By the way, Martinelli, when he's got no space to run into because Hakimi's keeping up the wee speed. And also, from that, don't, just because you beat Real Madrid, don't underestimate PSG. Kunle, by the way, though, because of that, I decided to, inquire for some people to join in. Mons wasn't meant to be on this show today, so Mons will be here in the next few minutes. Jimmy will be arriving in the next 5 or so minutes. Wolfie, well, you know what we all have in common that's coming on the show? We all got heritage. And guess what? We all got trophies. Kunle, you've been running up your chest a lot lately. You can scratch your beard, you can get vexed all you want, but guess what? I don't give a shit. Because today's panel is not the only panel you have to deal with. You have to deal with tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. I said, you know what, Kunle? Don't worry about tomorrow. A gal's on. I think I want both of you on. Yeah? I want 2 of you. Yeah? I want a threesome. Anyways, long story short, no, because that's what happened to Arsenal. You got sexed up. Anyways, before I ask you, I don't care about your Oyan now. Fuck your Oyan now. How are you, Wolfie?
I'm fantastic, bro.
Oui?
Fantastic. Oui, ça va bien. Très bien.
Ah, très bien.
Yeah, très bien. Yeah. Maybe Arsenal fans want to learn a little French, man. Je mal à ma tête, man. Je mal à ma tête. Yeah, my head is hurting. What did we say to these men, Cass? Me, you, LB, we said, well done. Validation FC. You wanted the validation for beating Real, but it means nothing if you don't win it. Go and win it. Validation FC. And I gotta say, where are the validation boys, man? I ain't buying this catch thing, man. 8 minutes into the game, he saw the team sheet. He saw them getting scored for 8 minutes, and he panicked. Let's be real.
To be fair, it wasn't 8 minutes. They scored in the 4th minute. He said at 8:02, I'm actually going out.
So within 2 minutes, you could tell who was on top, man. You could tell who was on top.
Oh, by the way, Wolfie, just because of that, by the way, I'm getting all the. You know what it is? Yeah, this is how I have to operate sometimes, right? And people need to understand this as well. See, everyone that says, oh, this channel, all it does is hate on Arsenal. See, all this week, because of, when certain man, even if it's valid reasons for not turning up, now you're going to realize why you blame the content creators that don't show up now. Because all the ones that want to rinse Arsenal, they are all invited now. It's a hate fest. Unsubscribe if you need to, because you'll resubscribe at one point. Because that's how it happens. You can't run away from expectation. I've got the receipts, by the way. Big up, Nick. I've got something cooking up very nicely. On the receipts channel, I've been waiting. I've been purposely making sure there's space, like there's a gap between the last video posted to tonight's. Yeah. See, Hooks, when I get a hold of Hooks, yeah, the guy's finished, by the way.
He's done.
Because everything he's been saying all season, Nick, cook that up for me. Thank you very much. Yeah.
And let's just not forget, bro, like, even Josh turns up after he got smoked by Palace. I turn up every time Forest lose, yeah? Suddenly, this Validation FC, man, they disappeared. They were all queuing up where your WhatsApp was going crazy after the Real Madrid game. Get me on.
No, they already won. What do you not get it? By the way, everyone say bonjour to Kunle. We must say that.
Bonjour, mon ami.
Yeah. But regardless of all of that, right? Yeah. Rather than Kunle having all the popping veins in his forehead, yeah. For me, it's more of that they thought they won everything. Like they took it as hate or disregard for Arsenal. When we say no, I actually believed Arsenal was going to win today. But guess what? You pretty much lived up to my expectation for Arsenal. You know, the same shit, different day type beat. Your bottle jobs. Arteta, big occasion, bottle job. You know,
Hold
I'm
it.
told, by the way, Kunle, and I know you're thinking this too, so don't run away. Yeah. Why
here,
are you running? You know that old clip. See this one when Hook said,
I'm
"Oh,
here, bro.
sorry for being a sorry for being a positive Arsenal fan, but if you lose against PSG, you want Arteta out. How is that positive? Last time I checked, people got onto League Honor for the exact same kind of thing. He celebrated today, but he already wants him out. But you know, be a positive fan, but want your manager out regardless. Because guess what? When you go to that place in Paris, right, you're not winning. We tried to warn you what happened at Anfield. It's fact. You know what's funny? It's the fact that Aston Villa gave you hope. That's the worst part about it.
His boys, man.
The team has been irrelevant for over 30 years. Yeah. For over 30 years. They won back in what? What is it? Remind me, is it the 80s?
81.
81 early. So about
Actually, it might have been 82. It's 81 or 82.
so what you're telling me is about 40 years.
Yeah. But Cass, please, can we not forget? Can we not forget the Arsenal fan base? We're trying to decide who they wanted in the final. Are we better off against Inter or are we better off against Barca? PSG was done.
Man, can I talk, please? Like,
No.
what the fuck is going on at 6 minutes 49? You've not even introduced me on the freaking stream, bro.
Excuse me.
What the hell is going on here?
Whoa.
Excuse-
You haven't got a
going on
corner.
here?
You're not celebrating a
Pipe
corner, bro.
down.
Chill.
Pipe
Bruv,
down.
there's no element of celebration in my tone, Wolfie, bro. No
Well,
element
your
of
whole
celebration.
stadium was celebrating every time you got a corner. How did that work out, by the way?
By the way, you know when we say act like you've been there before, we meant it. At least try and get your team up for it. I saw more arms wave from Arteta all game trying to get your fans up. Yeah.
Bro, that was his
Don't get me
tactics.
started.
That
Don't
was his
get me started
tactics.
about Arteta and fucking Martinelli.
Excuse me. This is the best part, Kunle. We made you wait, and you're gonna wait a little bit longer. You know,
There's still a couple more things we got. There's a couple more bugs we need to drop.
You know, on Troy, yeah, when the guard, the top general, yeah, is literally holding off the Trojans, and they said we're gonna make them wait a little bit longer. That's exactly what's happening here. Where you going? Where you going? No, don't do that. That's impossible. Regardless of all of that, anyways, yeah. We got told, yeah, the way PSG plays suits Arsenal. Though because there's not a striker for Real Madrid, same thing for PSG. We got told, by the way, that it suits Arsenal. We got told because you beat them earlier this season. And by the way, I remember absolute when Wolfie said it's a different PSG. I wouldn't go too crazy, by the way. I got told it, you know. It was
we already beat them. We already beat them. Yeah.
I'm just saying, innit? So everything that's been kind of said, the disgust, by the way, the disgust that you said you wanted Barcelona. Your defense seems it isn't all that. The Kivior juice has ran out, my friend. Yeah.
What about Timber, man? Timber will lock up any left winger. He locked up Vinny Jr. What's Kvaratskhelia gonna have for him if Vinny Jr.'s got nothing for him, man?
And honestly, that should have been a penalty as well. They could have finished
he had his arm around him.
The fact that you relied on Trossard for that left foot was crazy. You know, Donovan made a couple saves. I must admit, yeah, cool. But see, Vitinha, that's what you call elite. You know what? Declan Rice goes into the six for a handful, a few times. I guess what he does? He vacates the position, where he's meant to defend. But to be fair, he was one of your better midfielders earlier. And when I said no Thomas Partey, Hooks,
no party.
Literally, I got Hooks is going like, oh, we'll put Zinchenko there, or we'll drop back Marino. But I said Marino, is too slow to be in your midfield. Why change something that's not broken up front? Because you know what? I didn't think he was too bad, but he was too slow. Do you know what I mean? Do you just say yes or no, Kunle? Do you acknowledge? Yes or no?
Oui, ça va. Also, can we talk about Rice? The free kick expert.
Or to be fair, no. We need to talk.
His fault for the goal. His fault for the goal, maybe.
No, you know what? No,
Marino as well.
Because I've got something. By the way, before Kunle speaks and talks a load of shit, I need everyone to smash the like button. Because by the way, when Jimmy arrives and Hot Monts arrives, he ain't gonna have much to say left, because he's getting fists up, I need to add some more. See, when Arsenal fans had the cheek to talk about Kevin De Bruyne when it comes to find like big moments, semi-finals, finals, and stuff. They have the loudest voices out there because they're big Arsenal, right? I want to hear everything under the sun about man like Martin overdraft, yeah. Because honestly, Gold is in full flow, bro. I'm telling you that now, yeah. You consider yourself lucky tonight. Lucky. Enrique, proper manager. Yeah, proper manager. But you know what? Because Arteta got us out of the bad times. He,
Trust the process.
trust the process. He
Phase
made the squad what it
4.5.
is. Oh my god. We need to keep him because look, he's brought us out, even though he's won us one trophy only without a squad that he assembled. Oh, keep Arteta. I believe in Arteta. Oh, Andrea Berta. Oh, you lot are a bunch
He's
of
moving mad.
babies.
He's moving mad, they said, man. The signings he's about to make.
You know what? I can't lie. I don't want to talk about it yet.
Can we start Kinley off with one word?
Go on.
Martin Smelly.
Bro, I'm picking the other Martin to start.
That's
off
two.
With, man. We'll get to Martin.
Let's deal with the Martins. Let's deal with the Martins.
Yeah, let's deal with the Martins first.
The Martina sisters, man.
People, people, dark skinned man from the motherland. You didn't know before. Now you understand all that shit. Yeah.
We're gonna try that again because we're gonna try that again. So, take two.
Nah, try again. I ain't got it, bro.
And action.
Ain't got it, bro.
And action.
So, guys, I ain't got it in me, bro. I ain't got it. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't got no excuses.
Why?
I ain't got nothing to say except Martin Odegaard. Trash, bro. Absolute dog shit, man. Like he's an embarrassing member of like he's embarrassing in terms of captain of the club. It's not even just like you've not turned up today. You've not been turning up week in, week out. You got carried out against Real Madrid in both games. We carried you through. But all you have to do is turn up for 3 games this season. That's all we're asking you for. If you can get the semi-finals done and one more after that. That's all we ask you. And we can forgive how bad you've been all season. But personally, he should have got hooked at 60 minutes max. Ethan Nwaneri did more in 5 minutes than he did in the whole fucking game, bro.
No,
it's embarrassing now. No matter, like, his decision making is horrible. Like, whenever he's in the final third, I sink into my seat because I know nothing's about to happen. Every time, it's Odegaard. That's that one. Martin Ellis from Romford. We'll deal with him now. Martin Ellis. Like, I don't even know where to start with this guy, man. Like, there's so many times this season where he's had the chance to potentially get us back in the game or give us the ascendancy of the game.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
Every single time he misses. Every time.
Can you clarify which one you're talking about? The open goal where Starboy Saka did the one thing he did all match? Or are you talking about the Henri style finesse to the bottom corner that he just passes back to Donnarumma? Which one are you talking about, Kunle? Which one are you talking about?
I'm not talking.
We got told your physical.
Oh, the one in the last minute where he ballooned it so high, I think it cleared the stadium roof.
I got told. By the way, I got told physicality is going to be the thing today. You know what today happened? You know what?
Cass, do you remember they said they've got no height in the PSG team? Any corner was a guaranteed goal because Arsenal had the height, and I forgot about that.
You know what? Yeah,
they're all 5'4".
We love to say this, yeah, but football won today.
Yes,
football really won today because see the small little techie ballers, yeah, that like to play I touch, you touch football. Football won today, but no one wants to admit it. Why is no one saying in a chat? I got told, yeah. When Chelsea lose, their Chelsea content creators all go missing, but bar one. Where are all your content creators today, Kunle?
Who cares, bro? I'm here.
I
don't answer for any of them. I don't answer.
I'll give you respect for being here, Kunle. But remember, because you're here, you're going to hold their smoke as well. What they've said, you've said. What they've said, you've said.
Do you want to address anything that you've said recently?
I'm here for it, man.
Do you want to address what you have said then? What have you said recently? Do you want to know?
Wait, are you going to play it?
He's sweating a little.
By the
way, I'm not sweating because everything I said still counts.
So by the way, you know that whole time you've been getting onto LB for the last couple of weeks. You know them ones. You know them conversations. By the way, I enjoyed those ones because the Gasmo from Real Madrid, bring PSG, all of that. It's on the receipts channel. By the way, it's all there. It's all there.
I don't have to. I know right now I'm still not in a position where I have to take back anything I've said because the tie's not over.
Bro, are you gonna finally admit, yeah, that Arsenal are just you're just a good club and you're not that big?
Why would I
You're just,
admit something like
are
that?
you gonna admit you're just a good club?
No,
That's it.
Why would I
Why
admit
not?
something stupid like that?
Look,
We're a
Kinley,
gar-
let me help you out here, right?
as Bab says,
Wait,
right?
hold
We're
on,
a
Kinley, hold on,
gargantuan
No,
organization.
sorry.
Kinley,
Let me
hold on. I just need
Gargantuan,
you,
mate.
let
I
me
just need you
refrain.
to
Yeah,
see this,
The fact
bro.
that you like people
Hold on,
that have
Kinley,
nothing
you
to do
see
with
this?
the,
I'm
the,
just
with the Champions
fixing up.
League, that's fine.
Can,
The fact
hold on,
that
hold on. Sorry.
every member on the
With all
panel is
due
not in the
respect,
Champions
bro.
League, but they showed up to talk about Arsenal. So yeah, we
yeah,
are.
but
A big
but the fact of the day, yeah, is sorry, incorrect word. You are a big club, yeah, but in terms of successful club, how do we even define a successful club anymore? Because last time I checked, you ain't won a league in 21 years. You never had the big ears of trophies like that. You win a few domestic cups here and there. We don't even like. Do you know what I
No
mean? Like,
problem. There's
what do
only
we
two
class? What do
successful
we?
clubs in
We
England.
don't
Then
even.
there's
We
only
don't
two
even. We
successful
don't.
clubs in
We
England.
don't. We
Man
don't
U and
even.
Liverpool. No
We don't
problem.
even
Let's clear that.
classify.
Excuse me.
You
Let me
heard
just
me, bro.
let me just
If we're
tell you
going
about
with
these
if we're
stars.
going with Kaz's narrative, there's only two
Let me
successful
tell
clubs in
you
England.
about
So.
these stars because you may now finally appreciate what you need to get
You're a
one, let alone two.
Spicy Tottenham Hotspur. You know what? Dead, you might have been onto something. You know, you're
It was.
literally the
It
red
was.
hot chili.
Okay, Kaz, how
Red
many
hot chili
trophies do
peppers.
Spurs have? How many
I
trophies
don't
do
care. I don't
Spurs
care.
have?
I don't care
So,
because you know
so
what?
when you
Yeah,
don't care, then
you know what
then
it is. Yeah,
none of
this
these
whole
comments
excuse me,
hold
you're a loser.
validation, bro.
You're the loser here. Yeah,
Validity,
let me
sorry.
define something. Yeah, when I try to talk to these, you know that we had this whole debate on a Friday as well, and we talk about trophies and how do you define success. See, when you're one of the bigger clubs, yeah. You know what it is? Trophies are everything. Don't ever, people in the chat, don't ever let anyone tell you that being end and end all is not trophies, because it is, yeah? Because you want to be this big, successful club that you want to demand so much and you want to go around bantering everyone. How about this, yeah? Have some chest about it, show that chest about it, and actually flaunt your trophies. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because it's
Who do
real
we
shit.
banter? Who do
It's
Arsenal banter? We're the people that everyone gangs up to banter. What are you talking
banter
about?
Spurs because you're on their level
Yeah,
with
but
trophies,
Spurs are
bro.
shit though.
Exactly my point.
Moving stupid.
No, but you try and banter me, and you're not on my level though, Wolfie. So
I know I'm
point.
above your level,
You're not
bro.
on my level.
Two times over your
You've got like
level,
6
bro.
trophies in your
Two
history. How can
times
you be on my
over your
level?
level,
You got
bro.
6 trophies, bro.
You
I've got more
lot,
league titles than you have.
sitting there
I
telling the
have more
Liverpool
league titles
fans,
that you have trophies. So you
Kinley,
can't be.
were you guys, yes or no? Were
I
you
have
telling the
more
Liverpool
league
fans?
titles than you have trophies.
By the
Listen,
way,
Kaz can talk to me anyhow, but you.
By the way, see you, yeah. Let me know what you was running up earlier in the chat, because guess what, yeah, you've been talking a lot, my brother, a lot. Yeah. No, that Fenster guy. You know, some of these lot in the chat, yeah, trying to come from in me and my Twitter mentions as well. Yeah, I don't hear them anymore. Yeah, the whole point is, yeah, we literally need a rerun of a conversation, bro, because not even a league title, let alone the big is absolutely disgusting, bro. The tie is over. You're not doing it. And if you do it, cook me. I don't mind. Because at least see with me, yeah, I always show up. No matter what. No matter the circumstances, yeah. No matter what it is. The thing is, yeah, you want to talk the big guns. You literally didn't know how that when you beat Real Madrid, yeah, after 20 odd years, yeah. And this is where we're at. You're about to go out in the semi-final, bro, when you're meant to be the
bro, we're
the
1-0 down.
Did you see that tifo? Did you see that tifo?
You're talking like we're 3-0 down.
Kunle, that's the spirit. Because right now, yeah.
No, you still believe Real Madrid will come back from 3-0 down.
That's the spirit.
And you're saying that we're out because we're 1-0 down.
I want to hear this fighting talk. Let's hear it.
Let's
get some receipts.
Won at Paris Saint-Germain.
Get the receipts.
I think we can fucking win at
there
PSG.
Is. By the way, I didn't think Real Madrid
Partey is back. We're winning the tie, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the spirit. We love to hear it. Yes. Yeah, go on. That's because guess what?
Please.
You know, you sound like Kunle.
Because it don't even make sense that we've lost 1-0 and you're writing us off. Because of what?
Yeah, we.
Based on what?
Basically, yeah. You know, you sound like me, yeah. When I've got nothing left, so I just flaunt out any chest
bro. Because I can't sound nothing.
You know
like
what this is?
Bro.
I couldn't let Kunle. Do you know what this is?
I'm 1-0 down. Partey's back next week. We're good,
Who cares?
Kunle, you winning the Champions League?
So
you're winning the Champions League, Kunle? You winning it still?
We need to get to the final first, bro.
Yes or no? Are you winning it? Are you winning it, bro?
Ask me when we get
through. After Real, you're saying you were winning it. I'm asking you now for an update.
I've never once said we're winning it. I've never once said that.
Remember, I said you're holding smoke for every one of those ones that are hiding tonight. Are you winning it? Yes or no?
If someone else says we're winning it, doesn't mean that I hold smoke for that. That doesn't make
no sense.
That makes zero sense, bro. That's the most ridiculous comment I've heard.
You know what is?
Someone else said that Arsenal are winning it, so I said it. That's
By the way,
they-
yeah, this conversation of you
intelligent
trying
people,
this a
man.
conversation,
Intelligent
yeah, is literally the equivalent of the 100 men versus one gorilla type shit. It's just not happening, bro. You're losing. Do you get it? It's just not happening. You're losing, my bro. Do you get it? You might
Cool,
punch them.
cool.
You might try to punch that thing, but guess what? The difference is whoever's organizing the guys to make sure they're intelligent is not me. Yeah, because I'm the expert. You got Arteta in charge. He doesn't know how to organize these troops. You're getting punched up by this gorilla, bro.
No problem.
And you don't
no
understand what you're going, because this time you're going into its environment.
Yo, Cass, do you realize this
environment?
Didn't go to the Bernabeu now.
Do you realize this was the battle of the bottle jobbers in the Champions League?
Look, all I know is this.
Who the biggest butlers were?
All I know is this, right? I've never in my experience watching the Champions League and doing streams where a team is 1-0 down and everyone's writing them off. But I love it because you're drawing the same energy that everyone did when we played Real Madrid. We can't. We're out. I love it. Reel it in. Reel it in, bro.
Do you know why, Kunle? Because I've got evidence based off this season. That's why. I've got actual factual evidence. PSG versus Liverpool, by the way, which they got away with. Do you have Alisson in goal? Yes or no? Do you have an Alisson equivalent in goal?
What do you mean? We don't need the Alisson equivalent, bro.
Yes, you do, because Alisson saved their skins.
So we got Raya, bro. We're all right.
Your keeper doesn't even stand in goal.
We saw Aston Villa against them up in their gaff. Guess what? They both got mad dominated, by the way. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, we're not even talking about, you be like, Timber big up himself. He had a 4 out of 10 today, but guess what? He might be injured for next time. They look good.
Bye, Timber.
Bye.
We got Ben White, man. We're all right. We got Benny Blanco.
Yeah, we got Benny Blanco. Anyways, man. See this false.
You got Ben Shite, haven't you?
I'm loving this. You know what, people?
Ben Shite.
Let's keep chest lighting this guy, man. Let's keep chest lighting him because it's gonna all get clipped. I'm loving this. Mr. Link says catch. That's one. He's not here, by the way. Rice, Martinelli, and Trossard. Echo Fool says no banter. What does Erdegaard do? We ain't heard you talk about Erdegaard yet. I don't watch Arsenal.
Started the whole thing talking about Erdegaard and how.
I thought it was Martinelli. But whenever I watch him, he's legit invisible. Bad form aside, what's his role? I'm telling you now.
I told you his role is to do bleep tests, bro.
I do the exact same. Trust me, I can control a game like that, and I did that yesterday in 5-a-side. How about that? But guess what I did? I passed forward. Blaze says, I need you and the person next to you. I need that connection. I want you to play for every single ball with us, every pass, tackle decision. I count on you, Gooners.
I think that's putting Arteta, if anything.
Oh, Donny says, we're definitely retaining a title next year if Arteta stays. They are only elite at fan waving. I agree. Terry says, Wolfie, don't talk shite. Spurs got more European heritage than Arsenal. I know it's shite, but make them hold that. Arsenal are the Euro.
Yo, good lay, man. You getting sat down by a Spurs fan on European heritage.
What likes? We're on 162 likes. There's maybe 800 in the house.
Oh, that's cold, man.
Damn likes.
Man.
Smash the damn likes because we.
What's your response? Wait, what's his response to that super chat? Can you bring it back up? I'd love to hear his response.
I don't respond to irrelevant people, man.
A man's paid to get the panel to respond to him.
Yeah,
he's paid never a foul to. So
firstly, can you clarify that factually he is correct? Young Terry here in the chat.
Yeah. Spot on, mate. Spot on.
So Spurs have more European heritage.
Love that bear.
Than Arsenal.
Yeah, spot on, mate.
We got bear, man.
Can I just say, Cass Months, why are we wasting our time here when we're all sitting here with European heritage?
I don't know, but you turned up. But you turned up because we're such a small club.
What I want to know.
Do you want the big Months? Do you want the big screen? Yes or no?
Do whatever you want.
Honestly, my light's not done.
Honestly, what I want to know is why is it that I was told there was going to be 3 Arsenal fans here today? Not 1, not 2, but 3 Arsenal fans. Coincidentally, when I look on the thumbnail, I see Kunle, big up your damn self, show yourself, you know what I'm saying? You don't hide for nothing, big up your damn self. Goonali, because it's funny because Goonali was in my chat. I was live just before this. Goonali was in the chat.
He told me, by the way, he went to the game, but for some reason, I don't believe him. I don't believe him.
In spirit, he went.
Goonali was in the chat. Hooks. Did you play the clip of Hooks? I hope you played the clip.
By the way, I did not know how to save it correctly to play that. But don't worry,
Don't
Mon.
worry. I've got it here. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh,
Oh,
fantastic. Please share.
They're
Please
all
share.
on burner
I'm
accounts.
also
Don't worry,
share.
Don't worry. It's right there. Don't worry.
While she load that. Oh no, I know that, but all right, cool, thank you.
Yeah, clips there if you need it. So
Yeah,
don't worry. I locked and loaded,
yeah.
by the way. Locked and loaded.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Gooner Lee. Like,
We need more
don't
likes,
let me
we need
get
more
that
likes.
toilet plunger for the back of your head, blood.
But we can't play the
Yeah.
clip until the likes
You know
are
what I'm
up. So
saying?
We're not
Don't
playing
let me
it to the likes,
don't let me toilet plunger that bald head of yours and get your ass on the stream right now. Yeah. Don't listen. Listen. Yeah. Gooner Lee. Make sure. I don't know where he is. Hooks. You was talking the most, but there's no hooks. Man was calling him the wee man.
That
Man was calling him the wee man. All of today, the wee man.
I'm gonna monster.
Even worse. And then Catch. Where is Catch?
Catch
No
left. To be fair, he's the only one that actually gave me the valid excuse.
Don't give him. To be fair, he's the only
Where
one.
are they?
You know
Where
what?
are they?
No, you know
Had
what?
the
Where are
game
the
kicked
Arsenal
off.
fans?
Had the game kicked off.
No. Basically, yeah, the game did kick off. Don't get me wrong. No one's
End of
getting
discussion.
no one's getting
End of
dominated.
discussion.
But before the goal went in, he literally just said like, "Oh, look, I'm going out in it." I'm like, you know what? If that was my club and I'm going out, that's fine. Look, Wolf, you said I'm going out to watch my team with my friends. All
So
good,
So
my bro.
Lee's gone out, Catch has gone out, Hooks has gone out.
Wait, is he staying now?
Hooks
Is he
told me-
staying now
Hooks
to
was like,
celebrate?
He's not indoors.
Hooks was like, months. You know, months. You know what I'm saying? Months. You know, I'm not home. Brother, why is it no one is home in the biggest game of the Emirates era?
By the way,
they're out celebrating, bro.
Emirates era.
Months. What are you talking? They're out celebrating. Didn't you see the way they celebrated when they won a corner? They're out celebrating corners right now. Come on.
Oh God, man.
Can I ask Kinley a question?
Oh.
Are you gonna apologize to Lee Gunner?
Why?
Because he was right.
What was he right about that
Your
Your team
manager.
shit, your manager's a fraud. And
what did I accuse him from?
You said for being
No. Don't you answer for him, Kaz. Wolfie, what did I accuse Lee
you accused him of being wrong.
I didn't once though. Do that.
Yeah, you implied he was wrong by what he was saying.
I didn't. Not once.
you
Quote me. I can tell you what I said if you want.
Go on.
Does that help?
Yeah, go on.
I said I can't understand how someone gets more excited when his team does wrong than when they score a goal.
But that's not
That's
factually correct.
though, isn't it?
That's incorrect though.
But that's what I said though. I'm just quoting what I said.
But
Yeah,
I'm
so,
saying, but
okay, so
No,
I said
but,
you're gonna apologize.
Okay, Wolfie accused me of something. He couldn't back up his point.
Well, no. All I said was, are you gonna apologize?
Apologize that you've not given. I've not. But apologize for what? For
Well,
him
you just
being right.
said
I don't understand.
Today,
Because what you just said there's not right either.
yeah, because today,
What do
yeah.
you mean it's not right?
By the way, today when that goal went
Based
in,
on
because
who?
he was
My
ahead of-
opinion is what it is, man.
By the way, yeah, and this is factually correct. Go watch his stream back, watch along. He's the first one to celebrate that goal like mad, and he was super pissed when that goal got disallowed, and he was fucking fuming. So, but you just said that, and by the way, you accused him of, yeah, but you know, you could just say,
and I'll give a specific example. I said when he got more excited about an Arsenal player missing the penalty than Havertz scoring a winner. He goes, I'm not going to celebrate Havertz goals. What kind of Arsenal fan doesn't celebrate their players' goals?
You know,
tell me I'm lying about that.
All right, cool. When Højlund scored, I didn't celebrate.
I think that's trash, man. It's your team scored a goal, mate.
No, not really. I was
at the end of the day,
when you're broken, you're broken.
Look, Kaz, each to their own. I just don't understand it, innit? You can do it, he can do it. I just don't understand it, innit?
Once they're calling him Guna Flea. It's mad. Has anyone seen
there was a worse one earlier. There was a worse one.
Big up Bamps, yeah. Because you know what, Bamps, yeah. By the way, you would know this, Bamps. You're very good friends with Catch. Catch told me, with his Joe Linton face, yeah. Literally, by the way, he said this year, I'm gonna invite everyone to do a watch along for when Arsenal get to the final.
Who said that?
Catch.
I said, you know what, Catch? I said, Catch, run the watch along, don't worry. Even if it is a final or whatever, it'd just be a nice time just to come out and just like chill and watch whatever. But he was he was telling me he was so convinced, yeah, that he was gonna be in that final. All I know, yeah, tomorrow I need to literally get a couple numbers down. I need to get Guna Flea on, and I need to get halftime crooks on as well. All I know, 10:45 tomorrow, we need more answers. Jimmy will be on, don't worry. Trust me, he wants his say in it. Shameful behavior, I agree.
He's got 8 minutes, mate.
Nah, he'll be all right. Big up Bear for gifting 5 extra memberships as well. Big up, my friend, man. You're always supporting as well. What likes are on? Because I want to run this clip. What likes are we asking for? 300. I need 300. I need 300. I need 300, man. Mons, you said that the PSG midfielders were all better, bar for bar better than the Arsenal midfielders. I heard Casey was disagreeing with you
because there weren't many free kicks today. That's why.
Mons, don't do that, man.
I heard Declan Rice was better than somebody when he's the one that gave
Declan
up.
Rice was better than 0 of their midfielders today. Fabian Ruiz ran the game. João Neves was brilliant, especially for his last-ditch tackles that Saka kept screaming for fouls. And again, we'll talk about what he was doing throughout the game.
But there's not one player in the Arsenal team.
I'm saying.
Hi. One person at best is maybe Ethan.
You know what I'm saying? And again, and if we're talking about the other one, as I said, Mikel Merino, he might as well stay as a striker.
Nah, I want to. Like, I've been saying, hold on, real quick about this Merino brother. Like, big him up for what he done in. I said, my biggest fear is Merino back in midfield because he looks like a second referee on the.
We didn't. By the way, we didn't hear this. We didn't hear this.
What do you mean you didn't hear this, bro?
Have we got evidence?
Oh, sorry, I'll send you the clip.
Marino.
That makes sense.
Marino plays
send me that clip. Send me that clip.
Marino plays midfield like he has cement in his boots. I'll tell you that right now.
Bro, he's a second referee, bro. You're giving him too much credit. Bro. He just follows the ball around, man.
Yeah, you might never play stuck in the mud.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's Mikel Merino.
That's old school.
That brother needs to stay
old enough to play
up front and stay away from anything combative.
He's on the bench.
In the middle.
He's so slow, brother. You know what it is, yeah. In the mid, up front, yeah, it's a little different. But in the midfield, yeah, honestly, he's slow in the head, innit?
Bro,
I think the midfield version of Harry Maguire.
He's slow in it. You know what the funniest thing is, yeah? When Hooks tried to tell me earlier, by the way, Mons, yeah, that if when I said, Jorginho in the midfield, he's like, yeah, even though he was injured at that time, I don't think he knew that.
Bro, Jorginho would have done better than what Marino did today.
Mm-hmm. Are we sure?
Of course.
He couldn't have done worse.
Because you can't move faster than the ball. Brother, he would have moved the ball faster.
Jorginho can't move. You telling me
you don't need to be able to move.
Yeah. Oh, what was Declan Rice trying to do up double ups on each side today? Not for Lewis Skelly and Thingy Timber. He was always trying to get back.
Bro, Declan Rice done fuck and all today as well. He done nothing because there were no free kicks. How about this? Anyhow that goal stood, they would have spoken about Rice rising to a big occasion again because of a set piece. Football won today, Cass.
I said this.
There wasn't a single midfielder that was better for Arsenal than there were for PSG. PSG at one point had 75% possession. At one point, it was 67%. PSG left the Emirates with more possession. They blocked Arsenal off the park at times, and Arsenal didn't know what to do. Arsenal had about 10 minutes at the end of the first half and huffed and puffed in the second half, and that was it. That was it.
Yeah. Can we talk on the manager?
Why is no one talking about that lumberjack? Why is no one talking about that black lumberjack? Because I ain't seen that. I ain't ever seen a black lumberjack before. I'll tell you that. I ain't never seen a black lumberjack before.
Who's a black lumberjack?
Which one?
Didn't die for this rise.
The one who plays at right back. Because I remember having a conversation about Kravitz, Scaly, and Saka. Want to have that one again?
Can we have another conversation as well about not just the lumberjack, but can we also talk about that little Polish sausage called Kivior, yeah? Because how are you letting Hakimi do you bar for strength, yeah, as a centre back? Do you remember that one? Do you remember that part? Do you remember that part first off? Do you remember that, Kunle? You know when Hakimi literally outmuscled a centre back.
Oh my god, man!
Listen, I'm just saying, innit? I'm just saying. Timber. Everyone was talking about how no one ever does up Timber.
Thank you.
Bro, he plays behind the fucking byline. That's why. He plays behind the flipping byline. Yeah. And Arsenal defending 7 banks of 5. Yeah. So if you get past him, there's no space anyways. But when you have certain men that are just too majinky, too majinky, you come up against real quality. Then you see what happens. You see what I want. You know what I'm saying? I thought Craver was twisting him inside out.
Once they felt sorry for him, they switched him up after 20 minutes and said, give
No.
Timber a break.
Due switched because he said, let me get some. Let me get some.
Because
and
Timber said he's Vaseline. Yeah.
Due said, let me get some. You know what I'm saying? Dewey said, give me pum, girl. That's what he said. He said, let me get some.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
I did laugh for that. I appreciate you, man. Fucking hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Timber got given wood, didn't it?
That one was like, you know what I'm saying? Man, we're like, no. You know when you we whisper to your boy, no, bro, she's on. Nah, bro, she's on. Trust me. No self-respect. She's on. Go chat to her. That's what man was. That's what Craver was saying to do. Every time the ball went out of play.
Timber said, "Here you go, daddy." That's what. Oh my days, that's crazy.
And somehow, man didn't get a yellow card. By the grace of God, he didn't get a yellow card. It's crazy. Timber had no self-respect, just freeing it up like one baddie.
And he faked an injury. See him faking the injury because he got bent over so hard. Man.
Oh yeah, stuff
bro,
for the law.
Timber was like saying, "So I bruise easy. Fuck it, it's dark. It's dark." He's like saying he bruises easy in that. It's dark.
I swear down, yeah. See, I'm not letting go of this Kivior. You know what? More fucked, yeah, is these Arsenal fans that thought Kivior was gonna keep this up. They thought that this partnership was going to keep this up. I don't know what's more deluded, is that part or a guy that literally, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? He's literally like
Mustafi, man. He looked like Mustafi.
I swear down, like, Kivior is one of the reasons why Gandalf would die. Like, honestly, the guy offers no protection. Do you get it? Gandalf the Grey would get fucked. Literally because of him. If he was big old Polish Kivior trying to defend my man, he's getting done out. This guy is shit. Every time there's someone running at his brother, I swear Lewis Skelly covered this guy like no tomorrow. That line was never covered, bro. Lewis Skelly was scared to go forward. That's the deepness.
Lewis Skelly had to go into midfield. He had to go into midfield.
He had mad covering job. Because guess what? Arteta's still trying to fill the boots of Xhaka. He can't help himself. He But
Arteta had the tactics right. It was this. Every time. He didn't make a sub. Wait, ask me what minute their first sub was. Ask me what minute their first sub was.
Hey, don't call him that name anymore in months.
If Kivior was defending the ring, I swear that Sauron would rise.
Martin Ellis from Romford.
Let's talk about Martin, man. Let's talk about Martin so far. Let's talk about Martin, because genuinely, I had to deal with some stupidness from Hooks telling me the MDO league has risen again. I'm hearing revelations in that. You know what I'm saying? The MDO league.
What the hell is the NDO?
The Martinelli Defense League, the MDO.
Oh, MDO. He said NDO.
He's not allowed to use the European part of his name, man. Martin, bro.
Yeah. Martinelli. Yeah. Missing sitters again.
That guy is not Brazilian. He's Romanian.
No, brother, he's from Romford. Why are you not even giving him all this, blood?
No, he's not.
He's Sunday League
he
from Romford Town.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, but
that's the one. That's the odd Romanian that was techie.
The save was unreal. I will Donnarumma.
Nah, bro, don't do that.
Donnarumma, the 2 saves he made for Martinelli and Trossard, but you know what it is? They were still savable in the sense that you need to put that somewhere where the keeper can't get to it.
What about the open goal, Mons? What about the open goal?
Which open goal? What time? What?
When Saka went down the left, crossed it in, and Martinelli poked it out wide, man.
Keeper was back. He was offside anyway. So
still, he didn't know at the time.
If he scored it, you'd be like, you scored an offside goal.
I need to ask.
Martinelli has a history of bad misses. Tottenham, where he hits it straight at the keeper. I think everyone seems to forget that he hit the post versus Newcastle in the cup when he was scoring goal.
I was talking about earlier. Yeah.
That one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He misses sitters for fun. And he missed one again today.
We were at the studio today, by the way.
Nah,
Was you
nah,
gonna
I'm in
watch? Was you gonna
Abuja.
watch them today? Was you gonna watch
Nah,
them?
thank God I was not doing the
Because
watch
I
on
want to
because
know. Yeah, I want to know
thank God.
how hard you celebrated, didn't it, when that goal went in that before it was offside.
Fam,
Let me know. I
I'll be
need your
honest with you. I'll be
details.
honest with you. Wait,
Details.
I'll be honest
Yeah, I
with
need
you,
to.
bro.
What the
I
hell
was
is
in a
this?
big
Oh my god,
big bar, outside bar, and obviously there
that's
was some
crazy.
hagglers behind me. Then I obviously got in their faces, giving them the shh, you talking. That brother was horrible, man. I'm so glad I was in the studio because
You
it
told
would
me
have
how
been
your
horrible.
heart broke, like ripped into pieces when he got disallowed, and you
Now, I
know.
didn't break because I thought there was still time to score, but that was a
Did,
lot, man.
did you really think you
Yeah,
was actually doing
yeah. There
something?
was still 30 more minutes, bro.
Yeah.
I assumed my manager would take off Martin.
Do
It
you
was
ever
actually,
believe
it was actually
in your
45 minutes.
in your lifetime? Do you
Chill,
ever
man.
believe you're gonna see a European trophy of the high
Ooh.
They're not
caliber?
out yet, Trav. They're not out.
Hey, do you know what? You know
They
what?
are out.
You know what?
They're
You know
out.
what?
They're not out. They're not
Oh.
out.
No, they're out. Stop
I
doing
think I
the
I
captain's
think
No,
I
Ava.
told I think I told
bro, it's
you.
1-0, bro.
Yeah, I
One
think I
set.
told you about it,
They're
Kaz,
out.
I
actually.
am
I'm
once,
not sure if I did.
stop doing the captain saver whole thing, my bro. We're
Hey,
doing a
can I,
reverse role
hey,
play.
Bro,
first of all, let me
one
answer them
set
and
captain
deep
come in.
and
saver.
you're back in it, bro.
Yeah, but guess what? They're
You're
not
never
doing it.
out at 1-0. You're not out 1-0.
Yeah, well, this Arsenal team
They would have
is.
been out at 0-0. How
It's
about
not
that?
like they ain't got Mo Salah, they ain't got a Gakpo available, Luis Diaz, they got Martinelli, they got the only thing they got
We got
going on for
Saka, bro.
them.
Don't worry.
The only thing
We
they
got
got
Saka.
going on for them is Saka, bro.
Don't forget
Where,
Partey.
That's
where was?
enough.
Yeah. Speaking of him, where was that little African youth? Where was he?
Bruv, he was chilling in Haylen somewhere, bro. He went at the.
Yeah, where was the little
He didn't
African
turn up
youth?
tonight, man. Didn't turn up tonight, bro. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
where
man. I ain't
was
got
he?
no excuses for him. But nobody turned up tonight, bro.
Wait, which
No, no,
little
no, no,
Nobody
no,
African?
turned
no.
up
Which
tonight.
I'm
African?
not.
I
I'm not.
told you he was at Haylen.
We're not
I answered
doing
the question once.
nobody. We're not singing
I answered the
nobody.
question once.
We're talking
I
about
answered the
Saka.
question twice,
I
and then
didn't ask for R&B. I'm talking about
I said
Saka.
Oh,
Haylen,
Starboy.
chilling
Starboy.
somewhere in Haylen. That's where he was, mate.
Listen,
He weren't at the stadium tonight, bro. Man said little African you, man. You don't rep Nigeria, so don't call him that.
Hold on,
Um,
Kinley. Why did your manager make the first sub after 83 minutes for an injury, by the way?
Tell me why the first sub is for a fucking defender. Let's start there.
I
We're
an
chasing
injury.
the game.
what I
We're
said.
chasing the game, looking for a goal, and my man's bringing on Ben White.
Yeah, because
And
Timber
and
got
fucking
injured, didn't it? Timber
Odegaard was
got
on the
injured.
pitch till 90 minutes.
So,
bro.
so technically, your first sub was 90th minute when Yeri came on in the 90th minute,
Yeah.
because that 83rd minute was an injury sub. So why did your manager make his first sub in the 90th minute? Please explain.
Because he's an idiot, bro. That's the only way to describe it, man. He came with the wrong. He
I
thought he
really
could get the.
need 70 more likes.
He spent more time talking to the fans than to his team. He spent the whole build up talking about come with your freaking shin pads and boxer shorts and all that.
What
or
was that
whatever he said.
tifo, by the way, bro? What was that tifo?
I don't know.
It was
Well,
so
fucking-
shit, man.
And, like he kept
So-
like I'm not gonna lie, Martinelli and Arteta
Oh,
doing
shit.
this tonight, bro. I wanted to kill both of them, bro. I don't know what they're like. You got a corner, you're going like this. Fucking score the goal, bro. Fuck, well, I don't know what. 10 minutes to go. You're like, like fucking get your team to make a decision. Like I don't understand why he's in a position where
Yeah,
just
lay it
because
out,
man
man.
is my captain, bro. I've
Lay
been
it
trying
out,
to lay
man.
it out from minute one.
Get out of your
I
chest.
don't
Come on,
care
get
if
off your
man is the
chest.
captain.
Yeah,
Take him off.
Yeah, man.
Odegaard
This is
could
it.
not start that next game. Odegaard should be nowhere near the pitch in that next game. Personally, I would
agree,
start
man.
Wanieri.
Yeah, man. Lay it all out, man.
I'd
Come
start
on.
Wanieri. Obviously, Partey's there with Rice. We've got a good base. Partey, Jollof, Rice returns. Then we can get the job done, mate.
Yeah, do you actually believe
We
that?
can get. Of course, I do. Why would I believe that my team can't overturn a 1-goal
Right
deficit,
now,
bro? Why?
Your tones are telling me lies. Let's dive deep into your childhood. So when was it? Did you find out that you was telling some compulsive, repulsive lies? What was the moment?
What are you talking about, bro? I've never heard a team going into a tie 1-0 down and it's all doom and gloom. Tell me a scenario where that's happened.
I don't know why you're shouting at me.
Because you're not making sense. Sorry, let
Why-
me turn down my mic. Maybe that's why you think I'm shouting.
Yeah, why are you
So,
shouting at me? Why
I'm not
why are you
shouting
shouting at
at
me?
you.
Let's
I'm
dive
talking
a little bit
very
into
soft
Kunle's.
tone.
Let's
I'm not
dive
very
into
soft tone.
Kunle's
I'm
childhood.
confident that we can go and win
Let's
2-0
dive
at
into
Paris.
Kunle's childhood. We need to understand where
Why
the
do you need to
lies
dive
come
into my
from.
childhood,
The
bro?
consistent lies, because it stems from
Where it
somewhere.
started.
It might be
Well,
something in the jollof. It
Okay,
could be something.
tell me what lie I told you, Kaz.
The thing is, don't come on to me.
I believe
Go
my
on-
team can come back from 1-0 down. Like, I
go
understand.
on.
If it was 2-3, I'd understand what you're saying, but 1-0.
Hey there, Buckaroo. I mean, just don't blame me.
I'm not blaming. You're the one that made the accusation, so I'm blaming you.
Accountability. Let's hear about your manager. Not about
Bruv,
Cass.
I was
not
talking about him,
Wolfie.
then you cut me off.
Oh, I had no need to raise the voice. Okay.
Bro, let me turn this down because you're getting intimidated by the volume.
I'm getting very intimidated. As a white guy, I might need to pull the privilege card. Do you get
Colour thing.
100%? Anyways,
Underbelly.
hashtag blame Mikel. Now, let's hear about your manager with a nice tone.
Please.
And please, so you can educate everyone. And right now, we would all like to know, why is it that you've only spoke about your manager 45 minutes into the stream, only now about one sub? How
Because
about?
we were discussing the players, isn't it?
Oh, but that's nice.
We'll get to Arteta. We'll get to Arteta, and we're here now. And I started talking about his decision making. I talked about him raising the roof to the crowd rather than focusing on tactics. I talked about in minute 11. I spoke. Hold on. Minute 11. No wait. Minute 11. I spoke about why didn't you make a substitution early?
This is important. Someone timeout Ace right now.
Bro, that's
give him a 5-minute timeout. That's disgusting.
Like,
that's the worst blame I've ever heard.
Hey, kick him out.
How about this? Because of that, yeah,
unsubscribe, bro.
Yeah, ace him right
block
out.
Block him, bro.
Ace him right out. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Anyway, sorry, Kunle. That was more important.
Yeah, that was wild.
And by the way, stop raising your voice. Thanks.
I just turned my
and don't
mic
smile. You shouldn't be
down.
smiling tonight. You shouldn't be smiling.
You feel less intimidated now. My mic's this low.
Yeah, turn it up. We can't hear you now.
Yeah?
We can't hear you now. Now, why are you whispering? Now I feel insulted. Once do you feel insulted? I feel a bit insulted.
Wait.
I think this is actually rude from Kunle.
I feel like royalty.
Well, guess what? You're getting overthrown. Oh,
Right.
well, actually,
Can
Exactly.
you now admit?
It's not the time, Kaz. Pick your battles, mate.
Can you now admit that he is a fraud?
I've got. I own everything you've done. I've done more, except for one FA Cup, and once, respectfully, we're on the same league titles. But when it comes to this era, I'm still
You only
winning.
have more FA Cups than me, Cass. I have everything more than you.
Yeah, and guess what? I count charity shields now. I've got more than you, bro.
Right.
Well, we're doing the charity shield thing. We're doing the Arteta thing.
Everyone else wants to do it. It's all fine.
You're doing the Arteta thing.
It's all fine when it's other countries, but England, yeah, cool. Anyways, sorry, you know,
Hey, keep that energy now. Everyone clip it.
Can you now admit he's a fraud? That he cracks under big pressure games. That when he's meant to be the favorite, he breaks down. Going in against Real Madrid as an underdog, he had nothing to lose. It was easy. But going in with the pressure of being favorite, yet again. What bottle job number is this for him?
The fact that he dyes his hair every week and the fact that he's got a square head. Talk on it.
Well, JJ, I live a sensational life, so
Barcola let you off. Barcola let you man off.
Football's not my be all and end all. So I'm always
Ramos.
Yeah, that toe punt. I don't know what striker toe punts the ball, but big up him in it. He thought he was playing in the playground, but you know,
it was good improvisation. You just needed to keep it down a little.
No, we just had to slot it past the keeper, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, Arteta, Kunle, is he now? Can we have it on the record? Is he or is he not a fraud?
Ask me on Wednesday night.
No, I'm asking you tonight. I'm asking you tonight.
No, he's not a fraud, man. He's not a fraud.
Wait, why? Why?
He's just a manager that makes terrible decisions.
All right, cool. So let's add on to that. So Hook says he's a positive fan, yeah. But he said if PSG knock you out, he's Arteta out, yeah. I call that a massive contradiction. I don't understand it. How can you be positive but want your manager out on saying so? Is that a positive outlook, or is that just everything you lot kind of claim Lee Gunner to be bad about, but you're going to basically go on his wavelength afterwards? Which way do we want it? So Kunle, if you get knocked out by PSG, do you still believe in Arteta?
If we don't win a major trophy this season, I'm Arteta out. You've heard, I've been consistent all season, man. I've been consistent. See, that's never changed. I've never changed. Or I said,
so the moment the final whistle goes in Paris and you're out, you're Arteta officially out.
You're going to apologize to Liga.
Look, I actually even said if it's only the Champions League that's saving him right now, if I'm honest, because as soon as Slot won the league, I said he should walk personally.
Cool.
The fact that hold on. The fact that we're still in the Champions League, he's got the Champions League to prove that he's the guy. If he can't get that done, I'm not going to be starting a parade. Arteta out, because I know my club ain't getting rid of him. But I believe someone else deserves a chance because he's.
But will you be publicly saying Arteta out?
I'm not a toxic fan, so I don't do shit like that.
So
But
so what you're saying
I'm
is you're disingenuous.
no, I'm not a toxic fan. I'll say my opinion. I think someone else should get a chance if he can't get this Champions League done. But I'm not
So
going to
Is that a
come on TV.
roundabout way of saying Arteta
But
out?
no, I'm not going to
Is this
come on
going to be
every
your second
stream
time?
and
Is
be
this your second
toxic
time that you're
and
going to
say
be Arteta
Arteta
out?
out, Arteta out. I'm just not a fan that does.
I-
Wait,
If
so let's just break this
then
down.
great.
So you were Arteta out when Klopp won it. When
Yes.
did you go back?
When
Oh,
Slot.
really?
Wait, didn't he just when Slot
I
won
said
it?
Slot won it. Yeah.
Okay. When did you go back to Arteta in?
Wolfie lies basically because I remember what's his name, Saint, when he sent me two voice notes.
Clip that no one has ever heard, no one has ever seen.
You remember Saint? You remember
and
Saint,
he keeps
right?
quoting it every single time, but he never shows it. I've got one clip of Saint saying blah blah blah. Bro, where's the clip,
wait,
bro?
hold on. Mont, do you remember Saint, innit? Saint LFC, Liverpool fan. He was on.
Don't drag Mons into this.
When I
say what you're saying, bro.
By the way, I can say legit about 2.5 years ago, Kunle, there was two voice notes Saint sent to me, yeah. And
what did they say?
Kunle basically, and he did say it. He was saying, I'm Arteta out. He said Arteta out.
Lies.
I'm just saying that.
Lies.
And that was around the time Arteta was doing dog shit before that great season they had. Do you get what I'm saying? So the way I outed Volks, yeah. By the way, would you take me for a liar, Wolfie? If you didn't watch it, I outed Volks on Sunday, and he got exposed for what he really is. Yeah, he fraud. So
Cass is usually down the middle unless you're talking about Forest.
Wait, if you ain't got the freaking receipts, Kaz, you're just making up stories.
All right, well, couldn't he? We don't need the receipts.
No.
We don't need the receipt.
Need a receipt because he's quoting. He said no, like he does need a receipt because if it's not.
Well, why would I just lie about
it's
that?
It's just someone saying, "Oh, I have a message that says."
Your voice.
Okay,
it was your voice.
You've got his number.
I remember
his number. Message him.
I don't anymore. But I remember sending
it
to you in a group chat. I don't think it's the same number anymore.
It is.
I would like to know this. Let me know that because I want that.
Even
without that,
I can say, "Oh, Kaz said Man United. He doesn't want to support Manchester United anymore."
No, but I wouldn't just make that. But that's just stupid because
the we'd probably believe that.
No, like that's true actually. But like the reality is, me complaining about Arteta getting decisions wrong doesn't mean me saying Arteta out. I never want.
No, but you just said you were Arteta out when Slug won it. Yeah,
I'm talking about Cass's particular incident, Wolfie. Back to you at the start of the season. Hold on. At the start of the season, I said Arteta is in a situation where he's got to get me a major trophy. If he's not able to get me a major trophy, and a new manager comes in and wins the league, respectfully, he needs to walk and give someone else a chance. I've also said I'm not a toxic fan that's going to be Arteta out, because I don't believe toxicity in a club is good. But my stance is still the same. I think someone else should get a chance.
Wait. So
if we go out to PSG, then
no. But Slot won the title, did he not? Slot won the title, yes.
Yeah, but we're still in the Champions League.
Okay, wait. But you did not say that. You said if a new manager comes in.
I said if he doesn't win a major trophy.
But you're saying two different things now. You're saying two different things.
You can run back the tape if you want. You can go and check it out, clip it. I said if he doesn't win a major trophy, the Champions League saved him by still being in it. I didn't think we'd still be in it at this point, to be honest. But he's surprised me with that. We're still in it. Huh?
You had no real hope.
Why is it toxic to say Arteta out?
Yeah, why is it toxic?
No, I didn't say every week coming on stream saying Arteta out. I'm not.
Who's asked you to do that? Who's asked you to do that? Who's asked you to do that? You did
because I've said I'm Arteta out, and that's not good enough for you.
It's been weeks.
Wait, are you Arteta out now or not, bro? You're confusing me here.
By the way, Kunle,
if we don't win the Champions League.
All right, cool. You said it. How do you say? I don't know which what one you speak exactly. Well, how do you say no party in your language?
I can say it in Arabic.
No party.
In Arabic, ما في حفلة, ما في حفلة.
ما في حفلة.
You know it, Joey. You know it.
ما في حفلة. I was just gonna let you go, bro, because
Kunle.
Oh, big up, Joey.
By the way,
I-
you
Oh,
got
that is
this.
it.
I think you guys probably covered everything that I needed to cover.
Nah, Joey, we haven't, Joey. Yeah, he's over
I'm
to
just
you,
very
Joey.
curious
He's
about
like
one thing.
Timberman.
I've
We're
literally
like
got 3 minutes.
Cavaschelli
bro.
passing
You
it
guys-
over
you
to
guys
Joey. He's
do
yours
get-
now.
Get
He's
it in,
yours.
Joey. I got 3
Two
minutes. Get
things.
it
I
in,
don't
bro.
know
Get
if
it
you guys
in. Get
got
it
to
in.
him. Did you do Timber and did you do Odegaard?
Yeah, we did that. We did that. I volunteered Odegaard up, to be
Okay,
fair,
okay,
but yeah, they did Tim.
Do
Yeah,
Martinelli, Joey.
Yeah,
Do
but
Martinelli. Do Martinelli.
Wait, we didn't do Martinelli?
We
But he
did, but we can do him
Now
again.
we
can do him
did,
again.
but we
He's
don't
We can
mind
do it.
adding more. We don't mind
But
adding to
honestly,
it. No. Wait.
guys,
You
guys
can do.
probably should've
You
lost
can
it,
do
you know.
Trossard, Joe. You can do Trossard. I don't mind that. You can do Trossard still.
Trossard had a good shot on goal. I thought that was very.
What the fuck
He had
does that
he had a
mean?
great
Was
save
shit.
actually. Donnarumma had a great save, but he was anonymous. I feel like most of your team was pretty.
The whole team, not you. Everyone except Wanyeri in the last 5 minutes, we were anonymous, bro.
Bro, can I talk about that real quick?
Yeah. Please.
Why is this kid coming on with at the 90th minute at this point? He's your only like attacking option that you can bring off the bench. Can someone explain to me why he can't get?
Yeah,
more
I can because Kunle isn't Arteta out. That's why.
The reason is because he's in love with Martin Odegaard and he can't remove him.
Why can't he put a Ranieri on the other side? He would have done more of a job than
I
Ranieri.
don't know, bro. Like it's bizarre to me. I think Wanyeri should
Luis
start on
Enrique
Wednesday.
believes in
Wanyeri
Juve.
should start on Wednesday. I don't think
agree
Odegaard
with.
should
I
start.
think I agree with Mons. I don't think Marino should be playing in the midfield anymore. He
No
looks better.
striker.
Bro,
He looked better
He's
striker.
a
Why?
passenger in the midfield, bro.
Yeah.
He looks
He's
like
a
an
second
By the way,
referee. I keep saying it. Second referee.
Share screen. I think this is it here.
And
No,
then,
that's
and
not
then, like it felt like at the end of the game, PSG could have put you guys away, packed you guys up.
But don't you think that's it's even more reason for me to have hope because they
Finally.
didn't put us away.
There we go.
They should
let
have
me
put
get
us
it next
away
year.
with the chances they had, to be fair. And
Yeah,
we're
let's see
only
that-
1-0 down.
let's-
Are we?
Like,
Are we?
1-0 down.
Oh, you know what? Are we ready for this? Let me see if
For you to
everyone.
be 1-0 down, you guys actually,
I
are
want the
actually in
clip, I
a
want the
decent better
clip.
spot than you.
No, that's
thought
not
you
the
would.
one. Where's the one where you can see everyone down? Not that one. Where's the one where you can just have the
I didn't
everyone
even know
that's
we
there?
had
is there?
this many screens in StreamYard, bro.
I did, bro.
What
All
you
I know
looking
this
for?
is.
Side one.
I didn't even know
I
you
need
could
a
do all
side.
this.
Where's the side one? I want to know
You
where
had
the
the
side
side
one
one.
is.
You had the side one.
Where's the side
I
one?
did.
on
Literally,
that.
Cass, just leave it on this one and then re-add it to the screen and it'll push it to the side. No.
Like this, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There you go.
All right. Okay. Are we ready for this?
Yes.
Cool. It's a minute long.
So wait, Mons, real quick, are you just gonna have glasses
They're
on?
coming
so
to the
all this-
Emirates today. Hope they bring some croissants because we're just gonna be feasting, bro. Like it's just that simple, man. Like, do you know what? This is the way that I put it, yeah, bro. I've already won the thing in it. Like, you get me? I already defeated the final boss. Like, I already, traveled all around the Johto region, collecting. You get me? My gym badges. You get me? Training up my Pokemon. I went to the Pokemon League. I defeated the Pokemon Master, and now man want me to be worried about facing the second gym leader, bro. Like it's just not how it works, bro. Already defeated the final boss. 15 UCLs and that heritage and that already clarted them, man. Like you get it.
So you
So
trying to convince yourself or us?
no, I'm good, but I'm just telling you my experience. Like the last few days, like everyone's talking to me.
That's insane. Oh, that's not it. What's
Yo,
this
Jay
one?
hit him with a good
What was
question.
he
That's a good
thinking? What was he
That's wild, man.
thinking?
That's
wild.
great from Jay. That was a great.
That's
Oh,
wild.
Yeah,
Man said
yeah.
final boss.
final, but he thought he took
By
the
the
rock
way,
on, man.
you know why that didn't make
look,
sense?
man.
Because if anyone's actually played Pokemon, you can lose to the second gym leader.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, well, you know that if when you're rolling around with literally Geodude, a Rattata, and a flipping Pikachu, bro, trust me, you're gonna struggle. Do you get? And
But
you
he
might
said
even
he'd
you
be
might
the
even
final
have a
boss, man.
you might even have a Pidgeot, like, do you know what I mean? Like somewhere, Whirlwind's not gonna save you for the second gym leader.
Can we get that properly clipped up, please? I think that
Oh
needs to
no,
be
don't
on
worry.
the
We
outro.
got 12 to 40 minutes worth coming out tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. I thought, you know what? Let this tonight.
Can you tag me in
tomorrow-
it, please? Can you,
Oh,
I don't want. I
of
want to
course.
miss it. I want to see it the
How about
moment
this?
it
I
comes
would love
up.
everyone to share on their channels as well. I really wanted to go around. I'm gonna ask Saeed. I'm gonna ask Lee as well because
Yeah, I'll put it on my community
Because-
tab as well.
do you know what I mean? Because I
All
heard,
these communities come together when it's Arsenal, man. It's so cute.
yeah, it's nice because you know what it was, yeah.
Thank you.
He's like
Little old Arsenal.
Hook said a little something different before he left Lee stream, and it wasn't corresponding with the Arteta
What
route.
did
The
he
next
do?
part,
What did he do?
it was trying to do this thing like he just didn't mention that he wants him out all of a sudden. I'm like, Lee, I tried to message you in your chat, even though you had about 8.7 thousand watching you at the time, which was pretty difficult. I was trying to alert you that Hook said this, and now he said that, and he's got away with it. So the saying, innit? It's a
Hooks
bit
is in
disgusting.
trouble this week, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, tomorrow, I'm going to hopefully run up a little something and address the situation.
Have
You
we
know,
got Hooks on the channel tomorrow?
Inshallah.
Okay.
Once might have him on his channel. I'm not too sure, if not Thursday, but
Once
regardless
you're
of
awake.
that.
I'm here. I'm
Yeah.
here.
Anyways,
When you got Hooks on? When you got Hooks on?
Tomorrow, 1:30, title talk.
Title talk.
well, how can it be?
You're a prick for still having that show, man. Fuck you.
Yeah,
European title talk.
but then you're not in
I own it.
it. Anyways, this is gonna go over to Ash's channel. So if anyone wants to go and subscribe to Tunnel TV as well, that would be a blessing. And what I mean by that is literally this. So yeah, if anyone wants to go subscribe to Joey, there's Wab Sports. He does an episode every Thursday and every other day as well. It's not just a day. You know, everyone knows Joey by now. Everyone knows Kunle by now. He's been around for time. Wolfie gives a fuck. But bar that, we know where to run it up. Everyone's been a good sport. I apologize. Not everyone that's on the thumbnail. It's just kind of been a mess. This is pretty much pulled out last minute as much as possible. So yeah, man. Let's go over and raid in it. I'm hoping there's a certain Bulgarian Arsenal fan there that I'm going to rip a fucking apart in a second. Let's go and see if he's there.